Hello, everyone. Hey there, girl. Stop. You got to stop fighting them. See, I don't let them hit you back because you're a girl. When you start getting mean, you don't want the boys to get no love. I'm going to wait for you all to start tuning in. I see one person. I don't know if everybody is at work. I ain't have to work today. Thank God. I'm going to wait for you all to start tuning in, though. How's everybody doing? Hey, Kimbo. Happy holidays to you also. I hope you had a great holiday. Hey, positive vibes. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Hit the like button as you come into the room. I want to talk about Jessica. Dime Piece gives back to her city. Finesse 2 times and Brazy is edit, and I want to talk about Candy Perez and Todd because I'm definitely interested in seeing. I wanted to add that the feds have been arresting gang members in Memphis. Their target is now gang members, so we'll fit that in too. I didn't put that in the title, but I'll do it once I get off. But I'm gonna try to fit all of that in at the same time. I had to get on, child, to keep from spending some more money because I've been doing too much. My Thanksgiving was great. How about yours? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Okay. Jessica Dime Piece gave back to the city of Memphis. And like I said, it always makes me happy when I see Memphians that have been able, especially to go national, to give back to their city and not forget about, how our city is impoverished, right? We know that poverty ignites crime, and Jessica was over in South Memphis, in the heart of South Memphis, giving back. And it seems to have been extremely successful. I really hate I couldn't make it. I was on my way. Lord knows I was. And then I got a case and had to go over to Bethel Grove. But I am very proud of Jessica, and I want to show some highlights, because a lot of times we give, I think she needs to get her props, okay? And I believe hers was done with a genuine heart, okay? Hold on, let's see. I'm just looking at a young man that was showing a video of Jessica, and I almost shared it. And I should have, because I always lose stuff. Hold on. Giving back. Look, she was over at Hamilton on Dolph's Day. Okay. She was over at Hamilton on Dolph Day. And that's the school that, young Dolph had graduated from. And she was over there, and I'm so happy that she went over there to where he graduated from and was over there, with the students at Hamilton on Young Dolph's Day. And she was speaking about Young Dolph. She was preparing for her annual um dime feast. Okay. I was just looking at a young man share a video, and I can't understand why I can't find the damn video no more. And he just shared it. I almost shared that video. Hold on, y'all. And I done forgot his damn name too. That's how bad my mind is. Hold on, it may be on her page. Let's see. Let's see if he put it on her page. He didn't put it on her page. His name was something. Hey, on one we go. But anyways, it was very successful. Okay. And he got some good video of her. Hold on. Let me see if I put Jessica Dime. Will it come up? Let's see. Jessica Dime. Let's see. Okay, so here goes some of it, okay? She had the bands out there, everything. I love it when they're out there with the kids.
The Thanksgiving holiday. It's the season of giving, and ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday, a Memphis entrepreneur found time to pour into the community. ABC 24 visual storyteller Justin Brown was at today's Dimes Giving event and shows how the community benefited from giving and gratitude. Take a look.
Today was an amazing day. We had the Dimes Giving Events 2025 hosted by my foundation, Keep the Change Foundation, in partnership with Connecting the Dots. And we just brought out the community for hot meals, a grocery shopping spree. We had all type of groceries, dry goods, essentials, turkeys, all type of stuff. And we had our sponsors out here giving free CDL training. We had Sister's House out here. It was amazing.
Happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays to y'all.
Well, this is very important. Just, banding together when times get tough, and everybody, doing the best they can with what they have. We've been blessed and fortunate our whole life, me and her. So it only made sense for us to get back in our community and try to have an impact.
I heard about the SNAP benefits. I heard about the government shutdown. I heard about all these things. And even if it didn't directly affect me, it affected me. And I felt like, let me put my feet on the ground and try to do something before this gets out of hand, whatever I can do. I know I can't take over the world, but I know I can take and do a good thing in my community. Yes, are you afraid of something? Baby, let me know. I love you guys. Let's enjoy each other. Let's be grateful for what we have, and let's try to help whoever we can. You never know what people are going through, and you never know what little bit you might say or do that can help change the whole trajectory of somebody's day or life.
Aww.
the stage on fire. Y'all make some noise for the real Dark and Lovely.
Who's Kill
How
Shine?
y'all doing?
All right.
I am the official one and only Dark and Lovely. Y'all can find me on all major platforms. You can also find me at the FedEx Forum. I'll be performing at the University of Memphis game on January the 14th. It is University of Memphis versus Temple. And you can also find me at the University of Memphis women's basketball game. We'll be performing there as well. I have one of my dancers with me today. January the 10th at the El Arona Fieldhouse. That's over at the University of Memphis, and that's the women's basketball game. University of Memphis versus South Florida. We're gonna teach y'all this new line dance. It's called the Memphis Step and Roll. So y'all just pay attention. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm calling all my dancers to the floor. If you're feeling, you can't ignore. So hit the dance floor, young and old. It's time for the Memphis Step and Roll. Dance through, bust move.
Yeah, who is Kill Shine? The rapper.
1, 2, 1, 2. Memphis Step and Roll, put on the shoes. Hit the dance floor, do what you do. Dance through, bust move, shuffle, ooh. 1, 2, 1, 2. Memphis Step and Roll, put on the shoes. Hit the dance floor, do what you do. Go, cha-cha left, cha-cha right. Memphis Step, party all night.
Okay.
Shuffle back,
Kill Shine.
side to side. Turn and roll, don't be shy. Don't cha-cha left, cha-cha right. Memphis Step, party all night. Shuffle back, step.
I don't want to get what you
See,
say.
she just did the whole song while she was doing the dance. You do about 3 seconds and say, I was just playing, I was just playing. I tell you what, I got an artist gonna get ready to come up in just a second. Until then, there's something to make me feel good real fast. Let's turn the crowd up real fast. Hey, y'all give it up for yourself. South Memphis, Thanksgiving. This how we get.
South Memphis. I love it. Give it up for South Memphis.
Give it up, y'all. It goes down like a plane crash.
Shout out to Jessica. Shout out to Jessica for doing her thing. I'll be proud of everybody from Memphis. Let's just make that clear. Like I'm proud of everybody that comes from Memphis that makes Memphis look good. You know, hey, you can respect what a person has done for themselves, but I'm not a phony person. I cannot give props to people that has been a part of murder and mayhem, you know, in the city. So for those that give back and they actually, you know, rise to the top, hey, with their own blood, sweat, and tears, and their own blood, sweat, and tears, not off of, you know, some, you know, taking blood from somebody else and somebody else's family member and all of that. Hey, I can give respect to something like that. And so that's one of the reasons why, you know, I see what Jessica and her husband is doing. And I'm very proud of Jessica. She's got a down-to-earth personality, just a cool person. Hey, Edward Potts. And what I'm trying to do is the young man that took over the foundation that my dad had started, whereas they give out well, my dad, they used to give out $10,000, but I think now they give out 5,000. Okay. I reached out to him to see if they can donate to Jessica's foundation, because I think they're getting ready to give out some money in about 2 weeks. So it's people like that when they have the audience, and you see she had all those kids around her, right? She had all those children around her. When they reach back and try to set examples for the kids, yeah, Jessica is a real one. when they try to set examples for the children, and they have the kids out there, they got the band out there, they got stuff for the kids. I think this is something that we have to do, you know what I mean, and not, you know, offer the kids a good time and not offer them, give them guns, you know, to be my protection, not reward them for going and messing their lives up or anything like that. You know what I mean? We gotta get out, actually be out there with them, give them something to look forward to, keep them out of trouble, and all of that good stuff. So hey, shout out to Jessica. That really, I'm really proud of her, for real, for real. I am. I'm really proud of her, and the fact that, listen, the fact that Jessica had been coming into my chat for months, or you know, for, at least for weeks, and talking to us, and we didn't even know who she was, right? Until I started paying attention one day, and I was talking about Paul Young, and when she started coming, and I looked at the thing, I was like, I wonder if that's Jessica from the girl, you know, from the show. And when I clicked on it, I saw that was her page. I was like, oh wow, you know, that was something. So hey, shout out to her. She is born and raised in Memphis, in the Whitehaven area, which is, I guess, a part of South Memphis still. And the fact that she's giving back, hey, it's always just a good thing, right? I really think that a lot of the other rappers, you know, can get with her and give back also. Okay. They can get with her and give back. Okay. Just like she okay. Anyways, I'm through with that, because y'all know how my tongue, I gets reckless. Okay. And I don't want for nobody to think that Jessica is a part of my reckless talking, because she's not. You know, it seems like to me, I think she's good with everybody. You know, I think she would be willing to collab with anybody that would help to make it better in the city of Memphis, right? But hey, like I said, I'm glad that she was out there. She had the kids out there, the band, you know, that gives them something to look forward to. She ain't out there, you know, trying to get no hitmen, okay, like some of these ones do with, you know, these young men. You know, if you can give somebody a damn record deal, hell, if they good enough, you give them the record deal to help them to come out of poverty. You don't offer them a record deal to go and destroy somebody else's life and give them the weapon, say, I'm gonna make you the biggest star. If he got the damn talent to be a big star, hell, you make him a big star. You don't offer him that by going and killing somebody like a Young Dolph or something like that. No, I don't respect nobody like that. But anyways, I digress. Anyways, but shout out to Jessica, okay? Because we're not gonna take the focus off of that. But y'all know how I get. Okay. Shout out to Jessica for doing her thing. Okay. She did her thing. And so we support people like that. Okay. We do. We support people like that. Anyways. I also wanted to talk about you know Finesse 2 Times and Brazy, okay? Finesse 2 Times and Brazy has been into it, and I'm gonna tell you something. I like Finesse 2 Times and I like Brazy. Finesse 2 Times get on my nerves, okay? You know, he's institutionalized. And I'm sure Brazy is too, but Brazy does things differently than Finesse. Brazy, if he is doing a lot of stuff, he tends to keep it off of the internet. What Finesse don't understand is that he's being judged by putting a lot of the things that he do on the internet. And I understand, you know, like some of these cats that come from Memphis, they feel like it makes them look good to get on the internet and make a damn woman look bad with they no good, sorry, pitiful asses, right? They're too country and stupid to know that that is the best way to attach a negative connotation to your name. Finesse be in this damn chat. If he don't know, I'm getting ready to tell him. Okay, he get ready to know today. All right. So, but hey, he's talented. Okay, he's talented. He's one of the best to do it, to come out of Memphis. He is, I ain't say the best, he's one of the best. to do it. Okay. And I think that, you know, with the type of talent that Finesse has, hey, it really bothers me because I don't think that Finesse has said from the very start, I ain't know nothing about getting nothing in my name, nothing about, you know, business. Okay, well, hey, it's a damn shame, you know, like when they sign with these folks, you would think if these black CEOs, hey, that I think that's one of the things that they should offer. They should get their business people or send them to some type of business school, right? Because you're talking about somebody like Finesse. Hey, stop shit. Somebody like Finesse who is institutionalized, who has been in and out of jail. Now, Finesse ass is old and rusty, right? So it's time for him to get his ass off of his back and start making better decisions. Take some of that money and take some online classes, right? So that he can learn how to grow his money even more. Go back and try and make those relationships right with those promoters so that he can grow his wealth. The thing that bothers me about Finesse, when Finesse got out, Finesse was hotter than fish grease. Okay, he was hotter than fish grease. And everybody wanted some of him. Finesse had a drive. You could tell, like, when I think about Finesse, when Finesse had all of those raps and stuff, he had set in jail because the dude know how to hit his, that's what they do in jail, okay? They take their hand and they beat their fist against something, some wood or something, and they come up with them beats. So he is clever with how he come up with them beats off of the top of his head. So he's quick-witted, okay? But, okay, when he got out, he was competition. Okay, he was, you know, he was dropping dimes. You know, hey, when he said Bag kind of got his flow from me. Hey, what I did was I went back and I looked at some of Bag's old stuff. Bag's flow wasn't like it is now, and then I compared it to Finesse, and I was like, well, you know, they got sort of like a different tone, but of course, I can believe that he kind of got a lot of his flow from Finesse. Finesse was surpassing Bag, and everybody was saying, Finesse, don't go signing with Bag and them. Don't do that, because all they want to do is be able to control him, because Bag looked at him as competition. You hold back your competition because it was Finesse this and Finesse that. Finesse started feeling himself. Okay, people don't necessarily look at TV no more. Finesse been in and out of jail. He don't know that. We ain't got BET Summit and whatever those shows was. Now it is the internet. It's the bloggers. So you don't go after, okay, the vlogger. He said we live in an information, and he's old fashioned. You don't go after the vloggers, and that's exactly what he did. He forgot that he couldn't go to 106 and Park. They ain't there no more. Okay, he been in jail. He didn't know that. I reckon. Okay, he didn't know that it was the vloggers that was bigging him up. Okay. Me, I've always tried to be real loyal to the Memphians, okay? When folks were saying he was a snitch and all that, they was coming on, you take it off for Finesse. I said, get your ass up out my chat, ho. This mine. You ain't gonna, no, I ain't get ready to call him no snitch. I was taking up for him, okay? And then he said that he tried to put a energy into the atmosphere and said that instead of the rappers killing each other, they need to start putting hits on vloggers, the very people that had put him, okay, on, okay. Why would you try and put that energy into the atmosphere? I heard another blogger, I guess he's be in the bushes watching me to know what to say too. I don't watch him enough, but he was in my algorithm, and I happened to click on something he said, or I might have been looking at another vlogger and they kind of played what he said. That's what it was, because I don't look at him. And he was regurgitating the words that I had said verbatim. He get all them views and stuff, I guess, by watching somebody else and feeding off of their energy. But hey, I got a good energy though, so I guess he figures, because I heard him tell me, I like to talk about trees. Y'all know I always talked about the roots of a tree, right? And I heard this witch doctor, because he looked like a damn witch doctor to me. Okay, a voodoo doctor. Okay. vlogger, and he said what pisses me off with him is he said with a lot of aggression, like he came up with it, that makes me madder than a motherfucker. I like to talk about the roots of a tree. Bitch, you got that from over here, hoe. Okay? And I ain't mad about him getting all them views. But I can't stand for somebody to feed off of my energy. Okay? And then turn around and jump back on their channel with a lot of conviction. That's what they do. They like to look at other bloggers and feed off of their energy and get back on their damn channel and regurgitate it as if they came up with it. Okay? But I digress. Okay? And so, anyways, finesse 2 times. That's what he did. A lot of bloggers turned on him. Okay? A lot of bloggers turned on him. And because he got on the internet, he started believing the hype. Finesse don't understand the same people that build you up. Those be the ones to tear you down. That's why you got to stay rooted in something, some type of solid foundation. Because if you feed into what people on the internet say, if you believe them when they praising you, you'll believe them when they start to tear you down. And you better know that it's coming. Okay? He don't know who he is. Okay? Because if he knew who he was, he'd get some people around him that's grounded. He'd get rid of all the weak links. Instead, what I see with Finesse is Finesse want a lot of weak people around him because it builds him up. No, bruh. What builds you up is building a solid foundation. And you got to get people around you that stand on something and can help you build something. And shaking ass ain't going to help you build nothing. Okay? It's too many girls out there that's doing it. Okay? And trying to come up off of a woman, you will never get far. Those are the laws of the earth. Okay? It ain't going to happen. It just ain't going to happen. Those are the laws of the earth. Okay? The black woman is really one of the closest things to God. So you create bad karma when you do stuff like that. That's what a lot of these black men don't know. Okay? And so, anyways, Finesse, okay? He needs to go and invest in some business consultants. He needs to become business literate because he's business illiterate. Okay? And then he needs to get some people around him that ain't going to kiss his ass, but going to tell him what's right. And it's going to help him to build his empire. Okay? And so and see, I like Brazy. I like what Brazy has done. Brazy took Alabama, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I love everybody everywhere, but it's something about the South because I was born in that era. I was old enough to remember when everybody tried to make fun of the South. They would steal everything from the South. They would come to Memphis. They would go to New Orleans. They would go to Atlanta. Hey, you had all of these rappers, that lazy tongue, that dialect, hey, all of these trends. You had people they didn't want to give the South, okay, their props. And so when I see Honeycomb Brazy, right, take Alabama like he did before and put Alabama on his shoulder, and I'm sure it was other people that did it too. I just know Brazy. I don't know nobody else. I think Alabama deserves their props, just like you got a lot of rappers that did it in Memphis for Tennessee. You got a lot of rappers that did it in Atlanta for the whole state of Georgia, for Florida, and so on and so forth, right? And so on and so forth. Okay, so Brazy gets out. Brazy trying to do his thing. Brazy get out. He blowing up again. Okay, he blowing up. And like the Alabama hitter says, Brazy got a lot of people that's rooting for him in Alabama. That's because whatever Brazy do, he keeps it off of the damn internet. Finesse 2 times jump on the internet thinking he can mistreat women. Folks, don't forget about that. You need your women fan base, Finesse crazy ass. You need your female fan base, because wherever the women at, that's where the men gonna come to. Help me, somebody. I ain't even no damn rapper. I know they say she a square chick, but I ain't no damn fool. I'm a businesswoman. I study stuff. I ain't got to be in the street to do that. Okay? But if you piss the women off and they get to looking at you, because it's more women that are out there working hard that are not into that whorish stuff. They're not. Like, I wanna support Finesse 2 times, and I would support him and was. But I'm a damn woman. I don't give a damn how weak-minded I feel like Sugar is. I can't support a man mistreating women. Don't you know it's more women out there that's not whores? I know you might look at all of them as being whores, but it's more women out there that ain't. And those are the ones you need to support you. And so you put all of this on the internet and you start to turn people against you, because coming from Memphis, you feel like I'm pimping. You ain't no damn pimp. Hell, pimps don't stay in jail much as Finesse did. But I like Finesse, okay? I like him. Pimps don't go having babies with their women. But I like him, okay? And I want to see Finesse do well. That's why when folks come here trying to talk about him, I don't really buy into it. I get on here and get in his butt. But I don't be wanting to tear Finesse down, because Finesse is too talented. He's one of the best to come out of Memphis. He don't want to be told anything. Finesse, if you're gonna invest, if you throwing away money anyways, learn about business. Your mama is sitting on a damn gold mine. Learn business, go to your mama and make sure her mind right, and invest in them damn candles. She talented in that. That's a gold mine. I'm telling you now, it is. Make your mama go and learn about marketing and business. If she said, well, I know about business, say, well, mama, I can't work with you. Because, you know, when people start trying to reject, when you trying to make them better, because charging $25 per candle, mama, 2 times, you ain't going to get that damn many sold. So that's why you need to learn about marketing and business, the real marketing and business, so you can sell quantities, okay, for the qualities, because the woman talented. Okay, I was looking at her candles. The lady talented. That's a damn gold mine. Instead, Finesse has an ego problem, okay? She a hairstylist. See, he was supposed to be investing into barbershops and beauty shops, buying little buildings, investing into barbershops and beauty shops, okay? That too. Even though he can't cut no hair, real estate and land is where it's at. Okay, he said he didn't know that at first. I'm sure he still got some 100,000s left. Now you know. It's time to get your mind right. Go back to the promoters that you messed over, and he gonna have to get off of the drugs. I don't mean no harm, and I don't be wanting to talk about Sugar. But Finesse ain't gonna be able to get off of drugs as long as he's with Sugar, because she's going to make sure she caters to that habit. That's how she keeps that control over him. Okay, while because he stay high, stack up her money, and she's supposed to do it. Okay, and send it to her mama if Finesse goes broke. And I'm not going to speak that into the atmosphere, because I don't want him to, but if on the track that he's on, he will. Sugar ain't going to be lacking. She's slow, but she ain't no damn fool. Okay. And so, but him and Brazy and too, I'm going to tell you something, Finesse. You sounded a little insensitive when you sitting up talking about Brazy constantly crying over his grandmama and granddaddy. What do you mean? Are you that far removed from reality where you would throw up, somebody always whining over their grandmama and granddad, and my grandmama died in probably 2011. And I promise you, I've been crying since then. I've been crying since then. Okay. My daddy died almost 3 years ago. And I've just gotten to the point where I don't cry every day. Okay. I used to think about him and my grandmama and drop a tear. My grandma been gone so long. I was thinking about her around the holidays and how she'd be so happy to get that tree up and cook and all of that, her favorite time. And I dropped the tear in, and she been gone since 2011. You Negro, don't you know how stupid you sound sitting up talking about this man who will never get over how tragically his folks died, to say he's sitting up crying and whining and get over that? You supposed to be a damn human being. That was never supposed to come out your mouth. So he need to get some people around him. Y'all, what's them people called that tell him how to talk and how to act? That should have been the first thing he invested in. What do they call, y'all? Publicists or something? Okay, so let me show y'all this. He should have, instead of investing in King like Moneybag told him to do, he should have been investing in his damn brother. But instead, he's sitting up. I've read the laws of, I got that book, The Laws of Power or whatever. That's one of the things that they talk about in that book. You're never supposed to be bigger than the program. Okay? That's one of the things that it say. Always act small so that you can get up close to a person and make them think that they're bigger than you. So he's basically want a bunch of damn that's right, media training, a bunch of damn people that kiss his ass around him, but yet they using you, finesse. He was supposed to be putting his damn brother on. It wasn't nothing wrong with him putting King on, but he never should have went through the stuff he went through with King. That ain't his son. He should have let No Love know this is what it is. Got an ironclad contract. You got you my brother, but this is the contract you got to go by. And it ain't being his guard dog by going at people like Honeycomb Brazy. You don't do that to your brother. Okay? As long as he was willing to work hard and get out there and build his career and listen to you as it relates to the direction, that's the only thing you should have been concerned about. Okay? But I digress. Let's look at this, okay? Hold on, you all. Oh, damn. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull something up. I always lose everything. But that's all right. We're going to find it. Here it is. I found it.
Let me give y'all the real backstory or the real reason why Honeycomb Brazy don't want to work with me. Brazy mad because when I met him, he introduced me to Mob Ties. And Mob Ties signed me and they made a whole bunch of money with me or whatever.
Finesse, you don't ever dismiss somebody that helped you to eat. Don't be dismissive of a man that was a part of your lifeline. Okay? He was a part of your lifeline. Come on now. You ain't loyal enough.
Whatever. What the f you mad at me for? Huh? You kinda trying to keep up the same shit. Tell me what you did for me. Tell everybody how when I tap back in with you, when that picture was on my page when you were just in jail, tell them how I wiped you down. Tell them how I greased your palms. Tell them how you just mad because I wasn't able to pull up on your mama and give your mama what you wanted me to give her. Man, I got family. I got 5 kids. I look like Conley pulling up on another mama getting another mama bankroll. I got kids. I ain't even all the way up yet. Conley want me to pull up on the money and shit. I blessed the game. I ain't your brother. I ain't your best friend. I don't know you. You just looked up to it. You just a talked to before my. We met each other handling business. All that old sentimental feeling ass. Oh, I sent you this. Oh, I don't want to hear that shit. Every time I get up, I look online, you talking and crying and whining over my grandma and granddad.
Now, he wrong for that. Now, finesse, that makes you seem inhumane. That man's family died in a tragic way. If he cried from now until Judgment Day, that would be understandable. And that ain't just because I'm a sentimental person. I believe everybody in the world can share my sentiments on that, except for a person that's inhumane and insensitive. You wrong for that.
Shut the fuck up. What the having real life problems out here, you crying about the same thing, man. Go get some money. And then kind of doing interviews, speaking on nine if I ain't said nothing else about you. Then you tell me you don't want to do no song with me. Nah, I don't want to do no song with you. You tell me you ain't accomplished half of what I accomplished. You ain't accomplished a quarter of what I accomplished. You ain't got a number of some YouTube views, my boy. Mob Ties ain't seen no plaque since the Ghetto Boy. Mob Ties ain't seen no plaques. Rapper like them ain't seen no plaques. Yeah, I done it. All this shit you doing, yeah. That shit didn't bring no plaque to Mob Ties. And we with the yeah. You know, that shit didn't bring no. That shit didn't bring no plaque, man. Don't nobody know nothing about that shit but Mobile, man. Don't nobody know that. Ain't nobody around listening to that shit but Mobile, man. You come tell me you don't want to do no feature with me. You supposed to want to do a feature with me. You sound crazy as hell. Listen what you saying. You saying you want some money, bro. You saying you'll never. If you knew like I knew, you would do a song with me. If you really wanted to eat and you really wanted to change the way that shit was going and you really was ready to get with you would do a song with me. We'll do a whole mixtape together, bro. We'll be doing if you really was ready to get some money like you saying you ready. Oh, man, I ain't on nothing but some money. I ain't on nothing but some money. But then they turn around and ask you to do a song with a certain that's hotter than you, that accomplished more than you, did more than you. You don't even know me. You never met me in person, so you can't say I done nothing to you. I never did nothing to nobody that you know. You never did nothing to nobody I know. You never ever met me in person. Let's just be real. So if you really want to get some money, let's get some money. All that little boy ass, crying ass shit, always worrying about what the next ain't done for you and what I'm having problems with my mama. I'm having problems with my family. I ain't whining about the past, what's been done. I'm going this.
But you know what, Finesse? Your mama and them was not killed tragically. Okay, that man, grandmama, granddad, and them raised him. They were not. You could argue with your mama and them. Okay, even though it's bad, but you can still argue with them. That man lost his grandmama, granddaddy tragically. That never should have been brought up. Okay.
This is how I feel right now. And at the end of the day, you need to know. Let me give you.
Okay, so that's messed up. Okay, and it sounds like to me he really wants to work with Honeycomb Brazy. He really do. I mean, maybe if he, cause see, don't be dismissive of how a person feels. Okay, if Honeycomb feel like you didn't do him right, then the best thing to do would be to have a conversation with him instead of constantly being dismissive. You're the one speaking about, saying that because it seemed like to me you really want to work with him. Hey, and I think if they actually did work together, that could be a lot of money. Okay. And then he went on to say he should be mad at the Princess because they were the ones that messed him over as far as money is concerned. Listen, so I think it's got to be pretty bad with the Princess too, because it seemed like me Finesse was throwing some shots at him. You could say he don't like them, And which I don't give a damn because I feel like the princess might have messed Finesse over too. I think that all of them, it was a collaboratory thing, if I'm saying that right, a collaborative thing of all of them getting together to mess him over, and they did make a lot of money off of Finesse. Moneybag, the princess, and no telling who else got some money out of the deal. Because they understood that he did not know anything about business. But Finesse has been out for a while now. It's time for him to take the initiative to learn for himself. Take the rest of his money, get some media training, get some business training, start investing in other things that's going to give him some type of residual to try to leave a legacy behind for his motherfucking kids. Okay? Because right now he think about me, myself, and I. It's time to start investing in land and real estate. Take your ass down there to the damn land bank. Start investing in beauty shops. Ask your mama if she want to go to a business school. Okay, ask her. Because you can put some stipulations in place to see if a person is really about their business. You can send your mama to a damn business school for 6 to 12 months and get you somebody that knows how to do grants. You ain't even got to pay for it to sign your mama up. Mama, do you want to learn business? Because I'm willing to invest. See, this is how you know when a person gonna do right. Mama, I'm willing to invest in you. Are you willing to go to get a certification at a business school? Because see, these candles right here is these candles right here is a gold mine. Start touching elbows with people as it relates to business. He put more time in trying to figure out how to get somebody to do a damn threesome with them. Okay? And get your mama stuff inside of Walmart. It's easy if you know the right people to get your mama stuff into Walmart. Them candles, teach her business so she won't be trying to sell candles for $20, $25 per candle because it's going to stay straight up in the damn hood. Okay? Therefore, she'll be pushing quantity. Okay? You say you done sold some drugs or something before, which is bad. Okay. But you got to have the quality to know how to push the quantity. Okay. That's what you got to do. But it's got to be the damn right price. And that's why you got to learn something about business. Okay. Because he ain't really making no money off being on this internet doing what he's doing. He ain't even made that into no darn business. Okay. Anyways, let's see what Honeycomb Brazy had to say. Okay. Let's see.
You know you're a rat. You know what you did. Ain't nothing to talk about no more. So it's like, I got that energy still. I'm a real nigga. I kept it side. I got a lot of shit to talk about. I want to talk about how real I'm is. So them niggas can't talk. They through the internet to my y'all rats. So y'all fake y'all live. So y'all ain't got the energy I got. Out of all them niggas came home, everybody had some of their name. Besides me and probably YB, some more, a couple more, but then everybody has some of their name. Even if it's a lie. They said, oh, he told who, he got raped, he got this. I'm like, damn. Man, listen, ain't nothing on my name. Ain't nothing on Brazy name. Them niggas still won't let me in the door. They still won't be like, let this bitch in the door. He done solid nigga. This not a man, bro. He all the way real. Nigga gotta fuck a nigga in the ass or something, man, to get in this shit, man. Or you gotta like do some weird shit. And I'm cool on him, bro. I'm straight. I ain't never had shit anyway. You're I'm in commercial. You don't think I want this shit, boy? I'm betting on the commercial. The TV finna, I don't know what's finna come on that bitch. I'm betting on commercial that it's a hamburger on that bitch for $10. I tell these niggas, they look at me like I'm crazy. Oh, you, well, man, what the fuck? Hey, get the $10, go buy your hamburger. You tripping. They gonna tell you up here. But Alabama, we want that $10. You feel it's different. We want every penny. We don't see what you niggas see. Like, we different. Like, we want that. We want that. We eat out the same bowl. We eat post cereal, we eat the same milk, bro. Them niggas you the part they milk, we use the same milk. My cousin, hey, tell them Django, on blood. When Django hit the bowl, I'm gonna pull that milk out, grandma get on your ass. Yeah. Man, real talk, we came out like that, bro. I don't know what these niggas feel.
So I guess, I mean, we see you with Birdman. You still are kind of like mob ties, so people are questioning. I ain't
mob tied, period, though.
So what, that's what I'm saying. People want to know, like, what is
Honeycomb? I rap a lot.
rapper.
You know, nigga told me to come up here. Everything 100. Like, big, come on, we gonna get right. We gonna go ahead. I would never come. You see what I'm saying? If I ain't know I ain't welcome, where I'm finna come, so I ain't welcome at. I'm that nigga in my city. I'm that nigga in my state. However them niggas feel like they run, I run my shit. Like, you feel like you can't come down that way. However nigga feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm Brazy from Alabama, nigga. You think I give a fuck about, nigga, I go straight to Alabama, nigga, and be straight for life. That nigga said New York, when Rico said he telling everybody DC, go New York, be the man. I ain't on that type of time. But I can go to Alabama and be what the fuck I want to be, brother. I pit on for my state. That's all I know.
Yeah.
That's why I do it, because I know the whole world will turn their back on you.
Is that true that you introduced Finesse 2 times to?
Hell yeah, I didn't get $1.
While he was in,
on my
wait, he was doing his big and you was out.
He was doing time.
And he was telling you to introduce you to Jay Prince.
He really was scared. He thought the folks gonna kill him for real. That bitch was so scared.
Wait, who was scared?
That bitch Finesse, that bitch ain't know what was gonna happen when that bitch got out. That bitch ain't know. That bitch was just trying to save it. Like, but I respect that too though, cause you like.
Oh wow. Listen. I really wish that these two brothers could sit down.
Label. Quit speaking on me, young nigga. You ain't done enough.
I love you too.
You talking about? Quit speaking on me, little boy. You ain't done enough. All that old gangster, all you got to talk about. Oh, I stuck 100 niggas. Oh, my grandma and granddad. Oh, I almost got time. Oh, 100 niggas. Man, what's up with 100 million? What's up keeping it real 100 times? Oh, what's up with staying out the way 100 times? What's up with staying out 100 months? What's up with yeah, come on, man, $100 million, man. 100, yeah, man, come on, 100 million plaques, man. 100 million kids. Come on, man. I got folks looking up to me, man. I got people depend on me, man. I ain't studying, worrying about sticking a nigga in jail, man. Got people look up to me, man. I got people depending on me, man. Real problem.
Angel, the real boss. Hold on. Let's see. Brazy be on his page. Y'all, what's the name of Brazy page? Brazy be on his. Brazy put a lot of stuff on his page. Hold on. Let's see. Honeycomb Brazy be putting a lot of stuff on his page. Let's see. I don't know why I can't. Okay, let's see something. Let's look at this. This is the whole thing right here.
And he was telling you to introduce you to Jay Prince.
He really was scared. He thought the folks gonna kill him for real. That be like, but I respect that too though, cause you like, it's a lot of niggas with money. You feel like they want you out the way. You looking at bad them and got them, they popping it. You like, well, bad, you know, you looking at either a lot of new rappers. 5 years later, they gonna be 30 more rappers. You see what I'm saying? You looking like, what's going on? Got the one getting knocked out. I need to link with this big Brazy. Flow with the old man, because the old man got that power, so I'm trying to link with them like that. So you really just use me. It really, I was a pun the whole time. I wasn't even the bishop, I wasn't the rook or nothing, but I was a pun the whole time.
But why do you feel like that? Because it's out there, the narrative's created that he didn't shout you out once he signed to them, so you felt some type of way because you didn't get the credit.
I felt some type of way about everything because I'm a real nigga. So it like, if I send you money, you locked up, bitch, I get it locked up, you send me money. It's just plain, it ain't nothing, it ain't no way to keep it real or fake. It's just, nigga, I hold you down, you locked up, I get locked up, hold me down. That's something. Nigga ain't send me $1. So it like, and I put you in the door with these folks. Got your sign, whatever I did. What you say you been popping for you popping, but you don't understand. You left the street 5-6 years, you ain't popping no more. That's what they don't understand. You don't understand, you gotta restart all this. No matter who you gotta restart. You got a 5-6 year, they gotta let me know you still got it in you. They wanna see, but what you finna drop now? You might fell off. Like you ain't the same year later, so don't act like on the same net. On him, you still somebody the same shit somebody before you left.
So you feel like people counted you out. They thought you was gonna be gone for
all
longer than what you was.
Bro, that's all it was.
So you felt like he
they
thought
like that nigga, he gone. So now when I'm finna get back out, you know, Finette to hit me up 100 times, like, hey, send me money this time.
Yeah.
He sent me money this time. When I got out this time, like he did all that shit on that, and like he I got locked up, man, still turned around and send niggas some money.
Mm.
Cause at the end of the day, niggas still got a heart. Yeah.
And people do want to see, you know, you and Finesse, you know.
They'll never see it though. Hey, oh, blood, oh my grandma, I'm gonna step that on the interview. Nah, they'll never see that. Cause I kept it too real with them. Like I kept it too that. I ain't got nothing against it.
Yeah, she back in the 808 Lounge with your boy Clint Joseph.
Okay, let's see.
Do no feature with me. You supposed to want to do a feature with me. You sound crazy as hell. Listen what you saying. You saying you want some money, bro. You saying you'll never. If you knew like I knew, you would do a song with me. If you really wanted to eat and you really wanted to change the way that was going and you really was ready to get with you would do a song with me. We'll do a whole mixtape together, bro. We'll be doing if you really was ready to get some money like you saying you ready. Oh man, I ain't on nothing but some money. I ain't on nothing but some money. I ain't on nothing but some money. But then they turn around and ask you to do a song with a certain that's hotter than you that'll come.
I mean, for Finesse to say, you know, that somebody is hotter than him and that he's hotter than Brazy, I mean, that's not necessarily true. Okay. Okay, so here it is right here. This is when Brazy answered.
Ooh, got it here. You got there. You waiting, man. Get your big clown ass. It's so early. I don't even think. I'm trying to think like, damn, I ain't in my right mind. They gonna let you got there. Like he was born on Thanksgiving. Turkey built the ass. You know what's going on, bruh. Damn, I can't even think for real right now. So I'm just not getting up. This shooting all these videos. That nigga, man, what's up for real? But now though, man, I don't even want to talk to these clowns. That's how not to change my life for real. Cause I ain't got the energy for no more. And it's like, you know what's over me, it's cool. I got that big plan on me. I named you, I gave you, I nicknamed you for the year. You the century. I nicknamed you BBL. I gave you every name I gave you, still stuck with your ass. The whole time I was locked up. They know I started at BBL. I was saying you owed me too, use my BBL shit. I was saying all you had to do was just hit Brazy up. You ain't got I was saying you got all that goddamn money. You up to all this clown ass. See, I'm arguing with this. I ain't got all the money you got right now. So I can entertain this clown ass. But man, you got too much most to argue with this clown ass. Don't say, this lame man. You know what you supposed to do? You supposed to go get Brazy a little check. I was saying, this is all you got to do. Listen to me real clear. You got all that goddamn money. The Brazy some money. And just fall back. That's all you owe my mama. That's all you gotta do. Do Brazy the check and go to Africa. Go to Africa and enjoy yourself. That's all you gotta do on my mama. Go to Africa and enjoy yourself, man, and make some new baby mamas and new wives. Cause you ain't gotta offer this clown ass. You gotta like Brazy who are really, the real life. Man, I'm not no rapper. I'm telling you, y'all better start reaching out, dumbass. Yeah, I'm not studying no real life. You heard me, man. I'm like, yeah, see for this Nate Dogg. These honey call, they don't know Nate Dogg. They don't know Nate Dogg. You ain't gotta argue with these. I said, let me in the door. Tell Brazy, look, I'm gonna get in the door anyway. I'm already gonna keep this shit. It's on you. Yeah. Anyway, in a little minute, I'm finna get on some more. I ain't lying. Get on some short night in a minute. I'm just stretching out, just stretching my legs right now. Just you hear me just stretching my legs, get right. I'm finna pull a sugar night on you. Get to know the real. I ain't playing. We bringing your head back. We bringing your head back. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't lying. You ain't never put it on with this clown. You got too much motion, boy. You one of the ones. You one of the ones for real. That want to be one of the ones. He'll never get to where you at. And where I'm about to go, I never get that, man. He too clowned out, man. Street cred ain't official. Then you got then you look like a diabetic. You look like you survived. Then you look like a. Then all your teeth ain't your teeth. Everything it ain't you. You was AI. This AI finesse. This AI 2 times. You AI 2 times. You ain't even a real person. Your mama don't even know you no more. Nigga, your folks don't even know. Folks like who the f- where little Queen Latifah looking ass dude. You get so crazy ass on. You the whole like you finna go. Every time like you just about to somebody, don't go. It's like you just about to no reason. Like you can just be chilling with. It's like you just about to. I'm like, I was like you about to some goddamn about it. Chill out, close your goddamn mouth. Then you go mouth big. I was like, you want to goddamn about it, man. You wrong with dude, stinking bro fat, dirt, dude, little hungry. You be something that hoe just want to be Mike in the studio. That's why the folks ain't got no. Why he can't record no goddamn music. Jay Prince said he been out buying the mics in the studio. Doing buying the mic. What nigga can't even record nothing after this. Eso think he all that. It cool, nigga. Nigga bit the whole mic. Damn, nigga hungry than the mother. Did real time. Did real time. Look, hungry. Oh yeah.
Y'all, so what does it mean when they say you biting the mic? So what does that mean? Y'all got to tell me some of this stuff because I don't be knowing. So what does it mean when they say you bite the mic? Okay, Cypress, I'm about to send it to you. But I hope Finesse and Brazy can work it out. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Hey, just from looking at it, I believe that Brazy stand on more principles than Finesse does. Right? I don't really think that Finesse has any loyalty in his bones. I don't. I don't. Finesse thinks that loyalty looks like people being a slave to him. That's why he's invested all of his trust in Sugar. And you know, you have to understand, why would a person who Finesse has done like Sugar stay around? Not unless it's something beneficial to them, right? Leave their children and all of that. It's got to be something that's beneficial. Sugar's mother has said so many times, and I don't want to talk about Finesse and Sugar because Finesse. But I will say this because y'all know I dissect everything. I'm an investigator. Sugar's mama let you know what it is. She brags about how Sugar does everything. She talks real bad about Finesse, and as a mother, I would have an issue with him too. But she should have issues with her daughter, but she don't have issues with her daughter because her daughter is feeding them and greasing their palms real good. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that right now. So that's why she speaks very highly of her daughter, because I would have an issue with my damn daughter leaving her kids. Okay, I'll be saying every minute it's got to be a damn intervention. But Sugar got them sitting up real pretty. Okay, all of whatever this stuff that she's taking, her and her kids and her mama and them gonna be left looking real good in the end. Okay, and which I ain't mad at Sugar. Okay, I'm not mad at her. as it relates to that part, because really, hey, that's what she's supposed to do. But Finesse need to get smarter and not be low down to Sugar, but I think he need to start doing things differently. But Finesse need to understand is you're supposed to leave legacies behind. He has a child with Sugar now, yeah. She's a baby. There's supposed to be a legacy left behind for her, for all of his kids, and at least help your mother and your brother and them to set up something. Okay, because when it's all said and done, when you get mad at your family, when Sugar turn her back on him, she's not gonna look back at him. His family will. Okay, Cypress, I sent that to you. So, hey, he's institutionalized though. I don't really. He still got that. What they say, get a nigga, use a nigga, or something like that. That's how they think in the penitentiary. I really do want to see Finesse win. Okay, I do. I want to see him win. He is talented. I don't think that he's bad. I don't really think that he's bad. I just think that the way that he thinks is screwed up. I think that the way that he thinks is screwed up. So, and that's gonna ultimately get him messed over with all that talent that he got. Yeah. Anyways, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. If y'all haven't hit the like button, make sure you all hit the like button. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. So, hopefully him and Brazy can work through this, even if they don't, if Brazy don't ever mess with him again. Okay, Brazy don't like the way the Finesse moves, but hopefully they can get to an understanding as a man where we ain't got to deal with each other, but I respect you. Hopefully Brazy can get to a point where he can respect Finesse to at least just make some money. Because I think if they drop something together instead of Finesse going after, so now you talking about how they talk down there in Mobile in Alabama. Hell, you need Alabama. Like, I mean, you need for Alabama to support you. So you don't go and throw insults at a city. Like, these folks is proud of Brazy. Okay. So you need the people from Mobile to come out if you do a show. If you don't, you need for Brazy to make that right so that you can come and do a damn show. Okay. And the whole state of Alabama, because they were supporting him and all of the surrounding areas. Okay. Because I'm trying to think, when we went down there to the Gulf Shores, we went through Mobile. That's right there, like what, minutes from Florida. And so Brazy probably got all of that sewn up. So what he needs to do is he needs to be trying to make it right, at least get to a point where they're cordial, where they can make money together, and then go back to a lot of those promoters and make that right. Okay. And probably the only way to make that right is to sit down, and if you did what them folks say you did, you need to reverse that. Okay. Yep. You need to reverse that. So, because if not, the rabbit hole just gonna go deeper and deeper and deeper. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. So, like I said, I hope that this gets better at some point with these men. Hold on, I'm looking at something, you all. Hold on. And he said Finesse thought that they was gonna kill him. Who was it that was trying to kill him? So, anyways, you all. I also wanted to talk about Candy and Todd. Like, I've been watching this very closely, the situation with Candy and Todd, and I think it's gonna be interesting to see if that That prenup that they signed was ironclad. And I think it's just interesting to me because we all saw the beginning of Todd and Candy's relationship. And Todd always threw shots at Candy. Like he always threw shots at her as if she was not good enough, you know. But I think he had a disdain for her because of how her mother treated him. But if you got a disdain for somebody, number one, why are you marrying them? Not unless you're trying to benefit. You sticking it out because with the way that Candy's mom had disrespected Todd, like, and she didn't get her straight. I wouldn't be with a man whose mother continuously disrespected me and he did not intervene and say anything, not unless I was in it for something. Okay. Nobody's going to take that disrespect, not unless they're trying to stick it out for something. And they're saying that there was something in the prenup that after 10 years, and he stuck it out for 11, because it seemed like around that 10th, he was always disrespectful, but like he really didn't try to hide it anymore. Like, it seemed like around the 10th year. And like I said, I keep harping on, because why did he need to cheat? Okay. Because they had an open door marriage. They were having threesomes because she said that, of course, if he stepped outside of the relationship without allowing her to be involved in the threesome, that it was considered cheating. I guess somebody like me would go, but why would you open that Pandora's box to allow your husband to even be with another woman? Okay. Hey, but they say this is something that she liked because she liked women a whole lot. So, maybe she should have just been with a woman and not married a man. But of course, she did say she wanted more children and all of that. So I'm sure Todd has been for many years, I'm sure that he has been putting a lot of stuff in his back pocket for quite a few years. And it may not get ugly because he's been there for 11 years, really been with her for 14 years. So he knows what all of the skeletons are. Hey, even though she's an open book, everybody got something that they don't want out. And I'm sure he knows all about that. And so, I'm sure he's at a point now where he probably can make his demands regardless to what the prenup says. Okay. She may want to give him a little something and make him sign something saying that this, and that will never, ever, ever, ever come out. What's up, Cypress? Cypress. Okay, he got me on mute. So, hey, that's going to be interesting. So it's got people saying, should women marry men that are not established? But men do it all the time. They marry men and
What up?
they what's up? Okay, he put us back on mute. But I mean, but the way that things are set up, like men are the providers, so I don't think that real men have issues with that. I think the problem that comes with that, though, when you start getting these men that are well established and that got all this money, they don't be wanting for their wives to build anything for themselves. Their thing is, hey, I'm the husband. I got all of this. As long as you're with me, it's yours. And sometimes women who are independent, they find themselves longing to try and build something for themselves. Now, a man, on the other hand, when women are more established and rich, because Candy was rich and Ty was not, he definitely stepped into a situation that was beneficial to him. Here's the thing about that. Just from the very beginning, we were able to see that Todd seemed to not really be in love with Candy. Because when you first get married and your wives have to say to you when you first get married, yeah, but can we can we have sex more than one time a week? And he said, well, you ain't exactly no Rihanna. You say that to your newlywed wife? She got to ask you to have relations more than one time a week. So, and you know, that's weird. And you all are honeymooners. Okay. So it's just been stuff like that in the beginning. I think people got on his tail in the very beginning when he was doing that, and that's kind of why he started changing what he said in the public. Okay, but now that he does not care anymore, it's back to that, you know. And they're saying that a lot of the businesses she helped him invest in failed, and he's mad because he wants her to invest in some more stuff, and she's refused. She's protecting her money. Okay, she's protecting her money. So now, what's up, Cypress? Now, what's going on with Finesse and Brazy? What you think going on?
I don't know. They music ain't doing nothing for one thing.
He said the music ain't doing nothing. Well, I wonder why. Because Finesse music sounds good. I want Brazy's music seem to be taking off. With the views that he gets on the internet. But I wonder why Finesse music is not doing what it could do. Is it because it's not being promoted properly?
Yeah, it's not being promoted properly, and his issues with his family.
Well, that could be it too. So,
yeah, he's beefing with his mama. They don't help.
I said with him beefing with his mama, that don't help.
Nope, and she don't do interviews. That don't help you.
Well, did she say anything bad about him though? She said she didn't really say anything bad about him.
Yeah, he mad because he's saying shit about children and shit like. That's what's really fucking with him. He crazy as hell because ain't no way I will respond to them because they broke. They ain't got the money I got. So why would I ever respond to them?
I mean, well, it's natural for him to respond because, you know, that's his family. That's his immediate family. That's his mama and his brother and all of them. So, I mean, but here's the thing. I think you know, loyalty goes both ways. You know, it definitely do. And loyalty goes both ways.
Well, nobody in that family has loyalty. So next, where we go next?
Well, it needs to be an understanding because here's the thing. I think that Finesse has a potential to. So, do you like Finesse's music?
Yes, he's just in a bad spot right now with his family.
Well,
I think if he don't respond to them, I think he'll really take off.
well, he has to. He has to. He has to do better on. He got to learn how to use the internet to his advantage. He got to learn how to use the internet to his advantage.
Arguing back with broke ass people ain't gonna help you.
Well, even if he did that, he still got to learn how to use that to his advantage.
Yeah.
Him and his family would need to learn how to use the internet to because I think Finesse and them could do a reality show. But what good is a reality show if what's the good as a reality show if the production company is the one getting all the money? So they need to learn business because at this point, that's what he's gonna have to do.
Well, they ain't learned it this late. It's about too late in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mama. I don't know.
I tell you. Anyway, Cypress, I'm getting ready to get off here so I can take this garbage and stuff out before it gets too dark. You coming on today?
Probably. You need some nephews to hang around, take the garbage out.
You said I need who?
You need some nephews or something to be hanging around, take the garbage out.
I sure do. I sure need that for real. Anyways, I'll be in your chat when you come on later.
All right.
Okay, you guys. I thank you all for tuning in, y'all. I gotta get this stuff out before it gets dark. Anyways, I love you all. Happy Thanksgiving. Try not to eat too much because I'm wanting some more of my mama's food. I brought some home, but I ate it up. Now I want some more. Okay. I need to ask my girls to bring me a plate. Anyways, you guys, I love you all. Talk to you later.